Nokia's mapping and navigation unit HERE is gaining traction in the public sector. The state departments of transportation of Georgia, Alabama, and Missouri have selected HERE to provide real-time traffic data. The company's precision mapping and big data analytics will be used by the states to enhance driver safety and improve traffic flow management. Data from HERE will also be used for bottleneck identification, trend spotting, construction planning, before and after traffic studies, and more. Last month, Nokia announced that it is selling HERE to a consortium of German automakers for around $3 billion. The transaction is expected to close in the first quarter of 2016.
NASA's Socio-Economic Data and Application Center Hazards Mapper is a new online mapping tool that enables users to display recent natural hazards data in relationship to population, human settlements, and major infrastructure. Hazards data includes the location of active fires over the past 48 hours, earthquake alerts over the past 7 days, flood and tornado warnings in US in real time, and yesterday's air pollution data measured from space. By drawing a circle or polygon around an area of interest on the map, users can obtain an estimate of the total population and land area enclosed within. The mapper is designed to be used by disaster risk managers, humanitarian response organizations, public health professionals, and journalists. ISRO, along with Airports Authority of India, is organizing Global Navigation Satellite System User Meet 2015. It will be held on October 8th at the ISRO Satellite Center in Bengaluru. The theme of the meet is towards self-reliance in satellite navigation. According to ISRO, India has entered the realm of satellite-based navigation with its two pioneering projects, GPS-aided Geo-Augmented Navigation System GAGAN and Indian Regional Navigation Satellite System IRNSS. The GAGAN is for precision approach for aircrafts, while IRNSS provides independent positioning with the help of 4 satellites. As per ISRO, the one-day event would hold a plenary session with talks delivered by eminent personalities from the global navigation satellite system community, technical sessions, and a panel discussion apart from exhibition showcasing various products.
Woolpert has purchased the Vision Map A3 Edge, a high-altitude next-generation aerial camera and automatic ground processing system. The geospatial firm is leveraging the capabilities of the new Vision Map A3 Edge camera to intensify the efficiency and accuracy of data collection over large areas. A3 Edge extends the advantages of well-known A3 camera to a new level. Using a new generation of CCDs and electronics, A3 Edge collects even more area per hour in better resolution, providing sharp RGB imagery for large area mapping applications.
China is likely to put restrictions on exports of all kinds of drones after one of its combat drone crashed in Nigeria's northeasternmost state, Borno. The Chinese Trade Ministry gave national security as the reason for the impending curbs. The drone was a CH-3 model made by the state-owned China Aerospace Science and Technology Corporation. It was equipped with a camera and Chinese AR-1 missiles. Nigeria had bought 5 of these UAVs for its fight against the extremist group Boko Haram. The CH-3 models can be equipped with a variety of optoelectronic reconnaissance equipment and jamming designator. They can be used for battlefield exploration, artillery fire correction, and intelligence gathering. Reports in the Chinese media indicate that there are at least 9 countries which have already bought UAVs from China.
GIS and web mapping software developer CAT Corp has introduced Noticeboard, a responsive smart searching product for local government websites. Noticeboard enables a local authority to add a mobile-friendly spatial searching capability to their existing website. CAT Corp has developed the product on the premise that many people who visit a council website are not browsing, but are looking for information about a particular locality. Notice board uses advanced spatial search techniques in order to generate personalized responses for each visitor to the site based on their location, either an address entered by the user or a geolocation captured by their mobile device.
Computer scientists at the University of Wisconsin have released the first public map of the US internet infrastructure. Okay, so it may not look like much, but this map took around 4 years to produce. It shows the exact routes of fiber optic cables which belong to major telecom companies like AT&T and Level 3. The scientists are convinced the map could make the internet more resilient to accidents, disasters, or even intentional attacks. The Department of Homeland Security is making the map and the data behind it available through a project called Predict.